Hiya folks, it's Thor. Thanks for joining me for another shave. Today we have Smolder by the Blades Grim. So Smolder is the first hard soap that I ever picked up when I started wet shaving. I haven't finished it yet and haven't used it for probably 2 years, so I think my technique has improved a lot since then, so I'm hoping I can get a really good shave out of this. I bought this on Amazon, and it's a scent I really enjoy. So we're just going to get in there with my brush, give it a nice load. And we'll see where it goes from there. Okay, let's wipe out some of this excess. Rinse out, and you can see maybe a little bit here that the container is oxidized. It's a metal container, not plastic or glass. So just after a few years and hanging out in my shave den, it's starting to rust. So, and you might be able to see that a little bit here on the edges. Something I do like on my razors, but not necessarily on my soaps. So, just wet down the face one more time and get straight into a face lather. I think some of the notes on this are tonka bean, vanilla, but what I get is just a pleasantly sweet masculine scent that's not too cologne-y, or that doesn't smell like it's a cologne type scent in my view. Just gonna keep on hydrating and agitating and see where this lather takes us. Alright. Not bad, but we'll see if it can take a little bit more water here. This right side has a nice sheen. The left, can't tell. So we'll just add a little bit more water there and switch hands. Yeah, that's looking nice. Oh, and the obligatory lather flying everywhere for you people on this fine Friday. All right. Well, it's not as creamy as I would like, but I don't know how much more water I can add without making it all dissipate, so we're gonna just leave it right there and see how the first pass goes. As always, nice even strokes for the first pass here. And I'm using my Blackbird brass. It has become my favorite razor. And I've been using it almost exclusively for all of my shaves since I got it. Okay. And just finishing up my left cheek here. There we go. All right. First pass down. It is super humid in my apartment. Just got home, opened up the windows, turned the air conditioner on, but it's going to be a couple hours before it cools down, so pardon the glare. I'm sure if I had a nice coif of hair, it would reduce the glare at least on top there for you, but nature dictates the glare. So all right, so second pass, you know I like a nice slick thin lather for the second pass. I'm not exactly sure if I'm going to get that here. Yeah. Yep. Not bad. So, second pass. Towards the goatee. It's not sliding as smoothly. As I'm used to with some of the newer artisanal soaps. But definitely not having a bad experience. Yep, not feeling any irritation, maybe a slight bit of tugging, but nothing bad. I think I'm on my third or fourth use of that Astra Green razor, blade. And so it could be partially the blade's fault, partially mine. And for the final pass, just gonna squeeze that lather up to the top of the bristles and apply. Okay, normally I think I would get a slightly thicker lather out of the core of the brush there for my third pass, but feels nice. Really love the smell. I don't think I would necessarily recommend the soap for new wet shavers. But for those of you who have more soap than you know what to do with and are just looking for a new scent, I would definitely recommend this one for you. I like it. They have a EDT available, which I also get through Amazon. And it is almost an exact match for the soap. So if you like the soap, you'll love the EDT. All right. And we will get started on our final pass. Just gonna rinse down the brush real quick to give my face a second to chill out. Just dry that synthetic brush off. Hanging up to dry, but it's 90% dry already. And starting that final pass. Not as slick as I'm used to. So, being a little extra attentive, not to let that blade skip on my face. Nice. And we are finished with our third pass. So wipe off all the residual soap. And clean off with a little There's Peach, as we always do. Yeah, overall fine shave. No real complaints about the soap. No real accolades. Suits the purpose. Protects the face. Not super slick, but I like it. And for me, the scent is a really important experience for the soap. So I really like that. Let's take all that apart. And to get that patina continuing, I just have my razor on the side of my sink and a little bit of water, and I'll just let that all dry so it can continue on in its oxidation process. And skipping ahead quick because it is Friday. I don't want to get out there. It's still nice and bright out. Rinse down with some cool water. Preparing for that aftershave, which has alcohol in it. So if I was careless at all with our shave, I will find out in a couple seconds. Don't forget, be generous and a little feedback right here. Not bad. It's a standard place I would get feedback if I go over and buff that area, although I didn't, so I know it's a little bit more to do with the razor, with the blade and the soap. But as I say, overall, really fine shave. Love the scent and had a great time doing it. So with that, I think our shave is concluded. Thank you so much for joining. Hope to see you next time, and until then, be generous.